Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Herrera, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Starling Marte. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Harrison, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Drilled on the ground is short. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
So now Carlos Santana. High in the air out to center field. Marte the catch. Now here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with show track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier charging this one. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Good curveball, strike two. Longoria, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
So striding forward now, Josh Bell. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Gloved by Santana, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting seventh, right fielder.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hard liner to center field. Herrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in, J.P. Crawford. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit in the air to center field. Marte on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in, Aaron Nola. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game as they push this lead up to 9 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stephen Brault enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
The right fielder.
Standing in now, Nick Williams.
Williams.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead got even wider. You've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Maikel Franco.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Frazier over to his left. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.P. Crawford. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Phillies lead it 10-0. City's founder William Penn seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Josh Harrison comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Cervelli at second with 2 down. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now another 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Polanco coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The first baseman, number 41.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Herrera comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The left fielder, number 7.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. To 1-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Left side, but well foul. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Hoskins is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 10 and the Pirates nothing. So striding in, Nick Williams. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. So with this day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Stepping in, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Franco leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive base hit. He'll come home with it. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's Harrison for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Josh Bell the next to hit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
In now, Gregory Polanco. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Bell rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's in there for strike 1. Line hard, but foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And another foul ball. Polanco, the runner at second with 1 away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. David Freese will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Kyle Crick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, back in the day, you would hope the leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The first baseman, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison has it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left, but just foul.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Hoskins with a solo shot, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Josh Harrison stands in, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
0-1 the count. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now batting, Starling Marte. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
I got the count 0-2.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Josh Bell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Philadelphia is on top, 14-2. Ready for another shot now, Michael Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
0-1's the count.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Left field and deep. Dickerson going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here's Gregory Polanco, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
2 straight.
Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins sprinting after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Polanco at second. Cervelli at first with no outs. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer. Line drive base hit. Polanco rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Now batting.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Josh Harrison stands in. And it's grounded just foul down the line. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
And a fastball just misses for ball one. A ball and a strike. 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes for count.
Soft liner towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it soft. Not hit all that hard, but gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares about? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it. Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Phillies lead this one 14-4. Michael Feliz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Leading off for the Phillies. Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hernandez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana, he's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first, and that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder
Rhys Hoskins will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. From the stretch, way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1's the count.
Hernandez on second. Santana is over at first with 1 away. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Uh-oh, he whips on it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Phillies lead it 16-4. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria singled home a run in his last time up. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Mark Leiter gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 31, Mark Leiter.
And now a pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Stepping up now, Gregory Polanco. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And they remain well behind. At the plate, J.P. Crawford, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
J.P. Crawford.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Frazier onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch of the at-bat. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jorge Alfaro goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Santana is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Sean Rodriguez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Hard liner to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Harrison. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-4 this afternoon. The Philadelphia Phillies posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Aaron Nola pitches well enough to get the W. Jameson Taillon is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball, 4 rounds, 18 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game